Waduh, waduh, support dua-duanya ini. Juga hit. Jam dulu. Oh.
Tick-tock! Almost time to meet up with Mornier! Oh, I can't stop thinking about those space train snacks! What is it gonna be, huh?
Kali ini.
Rover! Over here!
You bet. Just passed all my entrance exams yesterday. Which means today you're officially meeting Lene, first-year student in Star Torch Academy. I really want to hit the road with you again, but I'm kinda on a mental health watch list. If I break even one tiny rule on day one, Miss Lucilla will be dragging me in for a friendly chat. I gotta hold out until I figure out a route that slips past the cameras. Oh, but hey, you got Mornier's email about the Hyvatia detector, right? It's almost go time. How about we hang by the entrance?
Material fatigue, thermal cycles, boundary conditions, initial stress states.
Infraction detected. High wattage devices are strictly prohibited in dormitory zones.
The core differential equation is elastoplastic transition, cyclic strength coefficients.
Please comply with the Star Torch Academy Dormitory Code of Conduct. Issuing first warning. Issuing second warning.
Coefficient correct. Units mismatch. Recalculating.
Non-compliance confirmed. Initiating restraint protocol.
Conclusion. Material upgrade required. I'll add it to the agenda for tomorrow's meeting. Right. Now, time for the scheduled meeting with Rover and Lene. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I keep you waiting?
Not at all. Actually, you noticed us right as the clock struck the hour. Perfect timing, Professor.
I'm fine. Oh, I forgot to disable the reactor emitter in my weapons system. That's probably what it was referring to. Apologies. After this meeting, I need to return to the Space Trek Collective for a presentation. I had hoped to finish some calculations first. I do have other appointments today, but I believe there is time. I wasn't sure what you meant by delicious, so I brought samples from my latest food research.
Yes! I knew it! Professor Mornier's a real gem! Let's get started.
Of course. Come on in. I already tidied up my dorm, so sit wherever you like.
Detected. Strong behavior and spectrum signature match.
Ugh! The smells are all mixed together. It's kind of fish.
So, it's true, huh? You guys actually made food that tastes awful, but it keeps you running for 3 days straight. I thought that was just a joke.
It's a scientific breakthrough using energy compression tech. Do you also not like it? Yes, I knew. In fact, its energy compression efficiency exceeds 95%. That exceeds the benchmark set by both the new Federation and from a scientific standpoint, it's a far greater achievement. Now, I'd like to review the incident with Lene. Rover, can you walk me through exactly how you managed to contain it? To summarize, your method... Did I miss anything?
Professor Mornier, you're not here to...
Halo Alia Faiza.
I mean, it all happened really fast. We didn't have any other way to stop it.
No, you're misunderstanding. Different
Rame ya, iya nih.
cause distinct failures. Damage from certain special resonance abilities is hard to detect. During the new solar
Ya, nggak
ceremony,
rame ya.
the Hivation at the upcoming meeting with the Roya, the space... Yes, though it's a long story. Where do I even begin?
Scanning for offenders. Violation detected. Unauthorized high-wattage device in the dormitory. An offender has assaulted this unit.
Even Professor Mornier isn't safe from Tard-E's wrath, huh?
Ya, thank you
No
ya.
worries. I got this. I'll draw its attention while you two make for it. 3, 2, 1.
Murni. Ya kan. Yo, bye bye. Thank you ya udah mampir.
Hey, Tardy. How much power do you run on?
Mantap ya.
Hey, Tardy. How much power do you run on?
Bingung anjir.
Thank you. You don't need to go any further. I can head back to the research institute by my... You too. Huh?
Something wrong?
It's a notice from the collective. The Royan delegation cancelled the meeting. The ceremony is now on hold. Warren handles Royan communications. I'll ask him what's going on when I'm back. Since that slot is free now, I can use the time to recalibrate. That isn't on the list. The new solar ceremony is nearly upon us. It's the culmination of decades of work. Everyone at the collective is giving their all. Last time we met at the Institute, we made each other a promise. Do you still remember?
Hewan dia.
That's all right. I hope to attend the ceremony together. I'd want you there to witness it. The rise of the new sun. As the ceremony draws near, the Space Trek Collective will...
Before my power is spent, I have little time left. The only choice now is to force the Heliogyre
Lagi
to a
ini
standstill.
anjir. Baru ya.
The last of its strength I will share with you. Before that, take it to the one they call Arbiter.
Bentar. Dropper dong Arbiter.
What happened? Are you all right?
I saw someone's memory.
Whoa, you scared me. And just now, a frequency jumped into your tacit mark. It felt like some kind of connection.
Can you trace where it came from, Abby?
Huh? I smell it. Coming from over there.
Good. Let's go check it out.
Main let's go aja anjir.
I'm fine now, Mornier. Sorry to worry you. You must need to get back to the Space Trek Collective, right?
That's okay.
But you just...
You looked shaken just now. I'll stay with you. If it involves more frequency loss, I'd like to stay close to transport you to the infirmary.
transport me?
Live to hunt.
The voice from earlier said it would share the last of the Heliogyre's strength so it wouldn't fade. It must be that Solaskin.
Did you find what you're looking for?
No. The trail ends here. But I saw other things.
Yes. The Heliogyre is one of the most important components of the new solar ceremony. Hyvatia can monitor environmental data, but raw observational data on the reactor drive can only be obtained from the Heliogyre, a component of the exostrider itself. Only the Roya tribe can discern the Heliogyre's readings. That's why the collective need their cooperation during the new solar ceremony.
In that memory, I heard a voice say he would force the Heliogyre to a standstill.
A standstill? You're saying you heard a voice asking for help? Saying he would... Could that be why the meeting was cancelled?
When I handled the Void Worm, a voice told me to protect the sun. Whoever she is, I don't think she intends harm. And one thing is certain. The one who knows me by my Arbiter title needs my help. Yet another problem tied to the Research Institute. We shouldn't reveal our plans to them just yet. I need to find out who he is, Mornier. Do you know any Roya who are familiar with the tribes in...
I do have some... It's class hours at the academy.
Help! Help! Maya! Otherwise our thesis data will disappear entirely!
Don't worry. If you see a student shouting help and thesis in the same breath, no matter how loudly they scream... But Maya is one of the Royan students I mentioned. Since you're looking for her...
Stres anjir. Jahin testis.
Oh, calm down, Maya. Calm down. Good. They've stopped for now. No. If I force the shutdown, I'll lose the data.
No.
Professor Monnier? Oh no.
Mornier,
I've been caught out of
Mornier.
class. Wait. So, can you...
Even if you beg me, Cred, why don't you start by explaining yourself?
Well, these are probe robots from a few days ago. We sent them out to measure void matter concentrations in the tundra. We thought we'd finish collecting the data before class. I chased them all the way here. That's why I missed the class today.
Modeling complete. Command mode engaged. Locked in.
Aduh.
They're back to normal.
Great. Do you think the data...
It's still there. Ready to go to a Tuya camp to find Astrid? Okay, let's go together. I'm Mornier, and this is my mentor. Oh, let me try that again.
What are you...
Just practicing. I'm not very good at speaking with parents, and this time, I don't have an assistant. That looks like the center of the storm ahead. Let's see what we're dealing with. Energy consumption increasing. That looks like the center of the storm ahead. Let's see what we're dealing with. We're in the Void Storm's range now. Check that your FCR is working. Don't stray too far from me.
Leave it to me.
Be careful. The exoswarm here have been contaminated.
Down with the curtain. Endure and defy. One with the sounds. Nowhere to hide.
There's something over there.
Down here. Some kind of weird device.
A device. Leave the mechanical work to me. Steady now. Looks like it was this. With this shutdown, the Void Storm is gone. No, I've just read a lot about this. From its structure, it looks like a canister that can both store and...
Ugh! This is so stinky! Ugh. was just like that giant worm you fought. Didn't we deal with it already?
Giant worm? Huh, I see. It's capturing frequencies. It's based on ecological models, tracking activity in natural environments, and reconstructing that a field modulator. Oh, sorry. Right. Simply put, this device extracted the voidworm's frequency and used itself as the epicenter to spread void. Maya's probe got contaminated because they likely made contact with it by accident.
Huh? Did you get...
It's coming from under that heap of exoswap.
All this.
Live to hunt.
So this device is for Seer Ingvar's. Mentor, what do you make of this? I trust your judgment. This Seer Ingvar is the one Maya mentioned before. The unappointed member of the Heliotic Six. Could it be an attempt?
No, that is impossible. Each of these successors is chosen when their resonance ability first awakens. Even if someone decides the position, it is impossible to change the appointment.
Meaning no one can threaten Ingvar's position.
But he could harbor animosity toward the current Heliotic Six. Ingvar is still our lead to find them.
So, we need to find Seer Ingvar at Halderheim's right of return. Is that right? Do you want to leave now? Okay, let's be on our way then.
A fresh delicacy.
Aduh, jam segini ngantuk, malam ngantuk.
You too. Please halt. From your clothing, I see of my people you are not. What brings you to Haldarheim? Oh, a Soliskin. How interesting. The Soliskin trust only those they feel safe with. It's trust you have earned. My thanks for guiding it back. But I must ask, I sense one of you carries the aura of the Space Trek Collective. The other from the vast world beyond the Frostlands. Why come under the guise of shepherds?
Not sure who here knows what Ingvar did. Best not to mention his name. Don't want to stir things up. We rescued the Soliskin from a void storm. We were told that...
Void storm? Then grateful I must be to you both. But ask I must. The Void Storm. It happened near Atuya camp, yes? A shepherdess named Astrid abides there. Saved the stray Soliskin you did, yet entrusted to a true shepherdess you did not. Why come all this way?
I forgot about that. Without a solid reason, he might start to suspect something.
Because Astrid has been hiding something from you.
Your meaning?
Astrid's daughter Maya is a student at Star Torch Academy. She conducted experiments that broke protocol.
Aduh.
Maya is now facing harsh
Beneran dia.
punishment. Astrid is busy handling the consequences and cannot fulfill her duties as a shepherdess. According to the Star Torch Academy faculty code, as Maya's teachers, it is our duty to... Since Astrid can't shepherd the Soliskin, we must step in to do so ourselves.
I should have known Astrid's daughter would stir such trouble. A tangled weave this time. But she will go to great lengths for her girl. the Academy's willingness to come. Tonight we hold a feast for tomorrow's rite of return. Join us, as a gesture to make amends for my earlier rudeness.
There's still some time before the feast begins. Maybe someone here knows something about Foreseer Ingvar.
She cured Googlo's upset stomach with but a gem.
Ah, the feast tonight brings new faces. Seems we'll need to prepare enough for 2 more. Ingvar, I will speak the truth. After his parents were caught in a void storm when he was a quiet child, was he? But, oh well, even if it's but for a meal.
It is time to... Foreseer Ingvar. Yes. With the right of return on the morrow, we truth be told, though as one of the success still...
Jam 8.
Friends, it is time we feast. Tomorrow marks the rite of return, where we send our beloved Soleskin back to the great body of the Exostrider. Into radiant light, they will transform to join its sacred form. Farewell it will be, yet a new beginning as well. For when the Exostrider wakes, we will reunite in its body. Now, let us put aside the sorrow of parting and embrace the joy of new life with good food and drink. But heed this, my friends. Too much drink you will not have. Should you make a fool of yourself in tomorrow's rite, help I will not give.
Glowing.
We will face Foreseer Ingvar tomorrow. I've simulated 73 possible if I could build a model that covers all possible outcomes, considering the...
You were quick on your feet earlier. You've already got this.
That's because I believed your... Did I really do well? Good. Phew.
With that in mind, you can relax a bit now, right?
I know. It wants us to give it a name.
Well, since it's really trying to buddy up to us, how...
Ah, it seems to like it.
Then it's settled.
Well...
Hello. Will you dance with us and the Soliskin?
Grandfather Axel says the Soliskin are happiest when they...
Oh, but I'm not good at dancing.
I'll join you. Let's dance with Buddy. What do you say?
Hooray!
Our real battle starts tomorrow. Tonight, let's relax a little, Mornay.
Yes.
Some uninvited guests have arrived.
Where did Mornay go? I'll send her a message. That is something she would say. Not that I know where the 13th planet of Norma is, but at least I can figure out where she is from the picture.
Mentor?
We can drop the act now, right? Or do you think we should continue?
Someone might be listening. Do you want to sit for a while? Oh, you noticed. They've been running all day, so their power is low. I plan to wait until they finish charging before coming back. While they charge, I can't move. I feel a bit... it doesn't anymore. Before I had prosthetic legs, I had a condition that kept me in a wheelchair. Now, at least, I don't have to worry about being immobile. I can finally chase after what I really want. Beneath Lahairoy's frostlands, the stars here are actually just lights created by Atmos once. Someone put it like this to me. It's because we see the stars that humanity imagines what lies beyond the sky. Maybe the stars are humanity's muse. I think so too. But I also believe that reaching the stars isn't enough. There will be a day we build a miracle that lasts longer and is more beautiful than the stars themselves. That's the dream I've carried all this time. Exactly. This ceremony is how we retrieve the Exostrider's core energy. Then we'll use the multiphasic energy conversion model through the superconducting network to inject rebel energy into the neural interface. It will follow a 3-stage activation protocol. The There's still some time left before my legs finish charging. Let's stargaze a little longer. Okay, little buddy. I'll wake him up now. Mentor, you're awake. Something isn't right. We seem to have a situation at the Outer Woods.
So this is what's causing the panic.
Mulai nih pemirsa.
Huh.
Bang.
Is this way. The Roya has survived.
Live to hunt.
What is it that brings you here? With the Void Storm's fury upon us, it is no time to enter Bjartur Woods. This is a disaster not seen in centuries. We have always believed the solace. The right of return cannot be done. Not in these times.
Let's investigate this together. Energy consumption. The signature waveform of this void storm matches the one that device generated before. This is no naturally occurring. Power levels. Precision calibration. Combat efficiency. All green. energy consumption increasing. Be careful. Modeling complete. Cover modules ready. I found the device. It's close to the Solace Tree.
Solace Tree? I have a bad feeling about this.
Leave it to me. Deploying force field. All targets in sight. There are so many contaminated exoswarm here. The void matter concentration is also very high.
Maybe the device Astrid had was incomplete. This could be the real deal.
Processing complete. Access confirmed. Many stars. Hear my query. Just like before. When it's disabled, the void storms, however...
Ini on
This
jahat
really
anjir.
was the work of Foreseer Ingvar. What would make him do something like this?
Di minion jahat.
Do not worry. At last. Finally.
Mentor? Mentor! Are you alright? Did you see something again? It seemed worse than last time.
This void storm might not just have affected the woods here. I think that's why I've been seeing visions of this member of the Six.
Greetings. The Shaper once made a prediction. If a visitor from beyond Lahai Roy protects Bjartar Woods from destruction, now the one from the prediction appears. They have their own missions to complete. The road to Solar Asylum is here.
Mentor, please. There's something I want to say to you. I really wish I could accompany you to Sol Asylum, but I think it's best if we part ways here. Yes, when you touched the Solace Tree earlier, and even during your first vision, but I lack the ability to connect with them like you do, and the Space Trek Collective's knowledge doesn't align with the ways of the Roya. In this matter, I feel instead of joining you, I think there are other ways I can contribute, such as researching the unknowns we still face. Yes, Ingvar should have been present at the Rite of Return, were it not for that void storm. It's reasonable to suspect he's the one who... Additionally, the environment here is unusual. Investigating these anomalies should help our work here. No, you, my mentor, are still far ahead of me. Well then, I guess this is goodbye for now. Please, take care. I'll see you...
Live to hunt. Live to hunt.
Live to hunt.
The dim light here. It's like something I saw in those memories. From this angle, the faint ring in the center is probably the heliogyre they put to a halt. My tacit mark. It's resonating with this star-like object. Seems like I'm able to move it. Aligning the pattern on the star with the heliogyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel light from all directions, I should be able to restart the heliogyre.
Apa katanya nih ya?
The heliogyre has awakened. It seems the arbiter foretold in the fractured records is you. Yes. With great reverence is your presence here. Soul Asylum, as you see it, is not as it once was. 5 of the 6 have lost their minds, and the light of the heliogyre no longer flows. This is why I summoned you. You witnessed the void storm in Bjartar Woods. The solace trees shield the woods from such storms, yet, through malice and dark intent, corrupted were the roots. The others succumbed to the corruption. Only I was able to sever my link to the heliogyre before, with the last of my strength, I turned the 6 stars to halt the heat. That, at least, ensured that when my strength failed and I fell into slumber, no one, save for one, correct. As one of the six, I can glimpse the near future within the Heliogyre. All I could do was send a Solaskin entrusted with my message to you.
That Solaskin had vanished just outside the academy.
Because of your actions, the source of the corruption has stopped. The stars are now but the other 5 are no more. They can no longer fulfill their roles within the Heliotic Six. I have one final. But before that, allow me to tell you what the Heliotic Six truly are. Centuries ago, a calamity awoke beneath the ice. The void devoured all, erasing every trace, every existence. In darkness, the Exostrider's blade sealed the threat deep below. It drew its fiery drive, a light that would never fade, lifting it high over the High-Roy's sky. Under its glow, the frost did melt, life blossoming with Exoswarm aid. Yet the calamity stirred, its remnants ravaging the living. Thus, the 6 wisest among us became the Heliotic Six. The Exostrider's lens became our Heliogyre. From the drive's turn, the season's laws we discerned. We shed all idle thought to link our minds to the Heliogyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the Royal have walked the High Roy for centuries. The 6 shared their computational power, weaving a vast network to reach the Exostrider in a dimension beyond mortal understanding. The data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted through this network. But now, the only one who can continue the calculations is me. The ones chosen for the 6 are born with resonance with the Heliogyre. It cannot be forced. Now the remaining 5 cannot calculate, and there are not enough worthy successors. Even if the Heliogyre resumes its rotations, with your authority, allow me to bear the calculations of the 6.
The Heliogyre was meant to be interpreted by 6. If you bear all the calculations alone, what will become of you?
I cannot say. All I know is this. If no one remains to interpret the Heliogyre, the Void Storm's occurrences with Space Trek Collective's decades of effort. Since the moment I was brought to Sol Asylum as a child, I have never once seen the world beyond. In the Heliogyre's light, do I glimpse the universe. And in seeing life rejoice under my protection, do I take... This has long since become second nature to me. So now, what I bear is not... Arbiter, please, grant me this authority.
I respect what you wish to persist. this is.
Soon, a great calamity will fall upon the High Roy. I will share all that I know of the Heliogyre with you. When you call, and...
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it Buddy?
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help. The Rite of Return. The ritual that once sealed the calamity deep underground. Just now, the children have offered their strength. The Heliogyre can once again begin its rotation.
Useless fool! I told you to destroy the Heliogyre completely.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this. Some uninvited guests threw off the whole operation.
Save it. I don't want to hear at this point. Our entire plan has fallen apart because you screwed up. And to think, I went out of my way to get a pass for you.
No, I'm begging you, don't leave me here. I'll do anything, just...
Ugh. You're lucky the one at the top gave someone as pathetic as you one last chance. There's the other visitor in Bjarter Woods now, correct? Some crippled scientist. Find her. Make sure she doesn't make it back to the collective.
Well, since Mentor is already headed to the Heliogyre, I'd best get started on... what I can contribute. There are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source. Threat detected. Weapons free. Command mode engaged. Access confirmed. Processing complete. Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy. There we go. It's encrypted. If I can open it, the password can only be entered once. Efficiency first. All targets in sight. Attack confirmed. Authorizing maximum output. This is a space trek collector evaluation result. Proposal. Looks like I'm... Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well. So their plan wasn't just to disrupt the Heliogyre by unleashing the Voidstorm in Bjarter Woods. They also planned to...
Scientist. All I have to do is get rid of you!
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of... Access to this lab? Wearing Royan attire? You must be Ingvar, one of the successors to the Heliotic Six.
Heliotic Six. Just because of my resonance ability, would I be forced to spend my entire life trapped in that Heliogyre? They call it Aroya's highest honor. Everyone acts like they respect me. But the only one who truly wants to help me is that good lord from outside the tribe.
From outside the tribe? You've...
What's that? I just know that person promised that if I placed the device near the Solace Tree, then I'd finally escape from this frozen wasteland and go start a new life in the new Federation.
You have no idea. This project proposal comes from the Space Trek Collective, dated 10 years ago. It outlines an idea to use the drive's emergency response mechanism to artificially and the method for triggering this mechanism is to pollute the Solace Tree's root system with void matter, making the reactor drive determine that the Threnodian had breached the lock.
You're saying that because I dropped that device there. The drive is going to...
Mornier, the Heliogyre is operational again. We can get the readings you need for the new solar, but something happening out there isn't right.
Yes. Once I handle something here, I'll regroup with you. Move aside. Before the drive falls completely, I need to go back to...
No. His orders were clear. You're just a cripple. I won't let you stop me now.
It's It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like that. Since I had these legs. I've been told that in situations like this...
Wait a second!
I should make my displeasure very clear. All right. Now it's about time I catch up with my mentor. Let's go, mentor. We need to get to Space Trek Collective quickly. The Fraxidus tricked Ingvar into working for them, but their real goal is to send the reactor drive crashing to the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate the area around the impact zone. On your end. Any danger?
All good. The Heliogyre's back online. I now have direct contact with Sol Asylum and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony. It's time for the final step.
We're running out of time. I'll use my resonance ability to create a more efficient path. Please, hold on tight.
Huh?
The moment we launch Helios, we'll need the raw observational data from Sol Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Heliogyre's data with me. I can access it anytime. Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Where is Anselm at a time like this? Who else can calibrate Hyvatia? Cody, Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again. Also, the propulsion system
Professor, do you really plan to launch it without the raw data?
I understand your concerns, but we are on the verge of a disaster. This is my decision, as the supervisor of the—
No need for that. We've established contact with the Roya tribe and obtained the drive's raw data. We can proceed with the new solar ceremony as originally planned.
Professor Mornier. Did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful news. I'll prepare the connected—
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with the Fraxitus.
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornier.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren. You handcrafted it to avoid leaving usage records. But since it is a personal creation, the marks left behind, these are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds. Warren, you've desecrated the hard work of Anselm's experiment accident. Your current position in the project. It seems the Fraxitus—
That is a lot of assumptions and conjectures, with no evidence. I could—
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions and conjectures. Once we've identified the suspects, we'll have plenty of time. What I need in this moment is for you to step down as supervisor of this project. The one taking over will be me. One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some key evidence already.
You want me to testify against Professor Warren? That's practically perjury. Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly, I don't even know who I'm—
It is a dirty tactic, but it's effective. I'm confident in my analysis of those devices. In the limited time we have, the quickest way to detain Warren—
Professor Mornier—
You can keep this recording. If I'm wrong, it'll be your guarantee later. Or you can refuse. Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
How did that traitor manage to—
I have already notified the collective. The investigation will start. From here on out, Rover and I will be overseeing the launch procedure. Also— Rover, please input the drive's raw observation.
Shaper, can you hear me?
Of course. To you, have all the Heliogyre's readings been transmitted?
Then everything is ready. Let's commence with the new solar ceremony.
Pressure in the reaction chamber is stable.
Preparing to open the energy output channels.
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration complete.
Core energy system operation normal.
Pastorals up. Propulsion system primed and ready.
Helios is ready for launch.
Pre-burner ignition successful.
5, 4, 3, 2. Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios Progress, 16%. 47%. 92%. Warning, light alpha decay exceeds expected rates.
Sensor
Critical
failure
thresholds
detected.
surpassed.
Data reading compromised.
Responsive. Control program failure.
Cause found! The Hyvatia detector signals are jammed. Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface. It's surpassing the measurement threshold. Calibration...
Adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread, any adjust... What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? No, without the drive's light, all energy components will be inoperable. Oh, sorry, I'm just... The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings. There are two potential solutions. We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter, or we could eliminate the surrounding void matter. But neither of those options are feasible in the time we have. That's not realistic. The only places that aren't affected by void matter right now are Bjartar Woods and Startorch Academy under the protective barrier. High altitude. Do we have spares for Hyvatia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Anselm left behind several prototypes. I'll go fetch one from... But what do you intend to do with them?
The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands.
Leave it to me.
As expected, the reactor drive is protected by a aggressive exoswarm acting like the immune system. It appears to actively absorb surrounding void matter to maintain the drive's stability. Contact with its claws is highly hazardous. Be cautious. I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful. All targets in sight. Locked in. Nearly tripped myself. Command mode engaged. Correcting posture. Copper modules ready. Processing complete. Initiating criticality protocol. Order executed. Modeling complete. All targets in sight. Cover modules ready. Guidance ready. Attack confirmed.
2.000 anjir.
Hear my queries. Processing complete.
Swift and resolute. Endure and defy. You will obey. One with the sounds. Be gone.
Assuming master control. Authorizing maximum output. Watch its position, Mentor.
Bad timing.
Attack formation. Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance.
Shadow descends. None shall whisper.
Assuming master control. Modeling complete. Stars, hear my queries. Approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
Void matter concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
We have already come this far. So I'll take that final step myself. Pity. I don't want to say goodbye yet.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Monnier, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
Ke bawah ya.
That light just now. Mornier must have entered the reactor drive.
Rover, the Space Trek Collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't reach Professor Monnier. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find her.
Wih.
Boost mode can be activated. Fuel is limited, so use it carefully.
This should be enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, the disturbances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Mornier is being consumed by it.
Faster. I need to move faster. So, let's try out the Institute's new tech.
Gimana sih? Aim all target tuh. Mana anjir? Astaga, ini harus mana lagi? Udah ya.
Do that?
Approaching the reactor drive, diverting max power to the hover cannons.
You've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
Are you leaving Lahairoi?
Yes. Sometimes, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change. After all, even if I leave, Lahairoi will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
Have I reached you this time, Mentor?
Report. Data analysis complete. Helios is operational again.
Oh, jadi harus
How wonderful. The sun. So beautiful.
Live to hunt.
First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health watch list. I'm finally free! And the bad news. Since I kinda did some falsifying during the investigation, they said I breached the rules, but since I did it to make sure the bad guy didn't get away with anything, and I actually... The final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health watch list for a while. Well, but I do have Professor Mornier to thank for sending an official email that explained everything. I guess that means it'll be harder to skip her classes now. Dr. Herson said she was overclocked for too long. I'm worried. Yeah, let's go check on her. I bet knowing we're thinking about her will help her bounce back.
Hello. May I ask if you are Rover? I'm here to inform you that Professor Mornier has just woken up. Please wait! Don't come in yet! Sorry. I've gone through rehab before.
Professor Mornier, Dr. Herson said you were in bad shape. It's great to see you've recovered a...
To be honest, at that time, I was... But when I was drifting in and out of consciousness, I thought I saw...
The light blue ring. Can you describe what you saw in more detail?
I can't be sure.
It sounds like the girl Mornier saw is the same one I encountered when I first got to the High Royal. She's able to go up against the Thenodian herself and appear in the reactor drive. She's connected with the Exostrider and the Thenodian in ways we still don't fully understand. Figuring out who she is and what happened to her will be the...
Rover? Rover! To celebrate Professor Mornier waking up and the crisis being averted, don't you think we should... Go for our... Nothing beats the wind on your face. The three of us still don't have...
A photo under the new Helios. Sounds like it'll make a...
Witnessing the rise of the new sun together. That's also the promise between... Let's go.
So back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future, hanging out here always made me... Look, now we can just...
I used to think that when I saw this view, I'd cry, but now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient frostlands and people, I just think...
Well, let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
Three days ago, when Helios was launched, we registered an unexpected spike in void matter concentrations near Hyvatia. It interfered with the launch. We're still unsure what triggered the surge, but after comparing the waveforms with the device Professor Mornier brought back, we suspect it was an artificially induced void storm. And we found you unconscious close by.
Dr. Herson, I really can't remember anything.
You can relax. Professor Luce, I'm just here for protective oversight, acting as your personal bodyguard.
Aren't you the campus doctor? And you're...
A doctor's duty, isn't it? But there is one thing. Before you fainted, who did you see?
Good day, gentlemen. Hyvatia's routine maintenance has been completed. I'll be on my way.
Who's that? Oh, never mind. No time to think. Dr. Herson, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've said is unbelievable. Before I passed out, I saw myself.
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears I'll have to add the final flourish to push the story to its climax. But no matter, no matter. I'll simply chalk this up as a poor judgment. Oh, such a pity, though. With this piece expended, the chapter where the girl forms her bond with a Threnodian must be delayed. But that is a tale to be savored later. Right?
Ya, ada musuhnya nih.
Mentor, the wind may have messed your hair.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Masih ini anjir ini. Mana sih?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Who gets the bullet?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Thank you yang udah mampir.